Welcome to Star Citizen and the Mission Guide.
I'm on the run, I've got no alibi for what I've done. Took what you treasure and I'm never gonna give it up.
In this guide we deal with the questline around the mysterious Ruto, who offers various illegal missions for outlaws via a terminal on GrimHex.
I've been hunting for it, I've been planning for it. I'm the villain, yeah, I'm gonna take it.
We get access to Ruto's questline via an appointment mission, directly via our contract manager. Here we find under the Personal tab, and there under the Appointment tab, the mission to visit Ruto on GrimHex.
I'm the villain.
So we go to the Crusader area. There we orientate ourselves towards Yila, in order to finally fly to the outlaw station GrimHex.
All the money in the world cannot protect you from me. You can flee, but never will you be free from me.
Once we arrive at GrimHex, we receive the location of our mission giver via our mission marker. And since GrimHex can be very winding, we'll take the path together, of course, to save you some detours.
I'm the villain, yeah, I'm gonna take it.
And just before we reach Ruto, another tip. In the showcase we find various hacking cards which have different prices and properties. These are not available everywhere, and while we are here, it is definitely worth buying some right away. In addition, we will find out later in this guide that we can also use these keys directly to get rid of a possible Crimestat. A few steps further on in the back room we find the console that establishes a direct connection to our mission giver.
There's a problem that needs to be eliminated. This contract explains the rest.
And thus we have fulfilled our appointment mission and are directly provided with the first mission of the criminal Ruto. By the way, this hologram is the former Imperator Costigan, as Ruto's identity is an absolute secret so far. However, he has direct contacts to the Ninetales.
I've been hunting for it, I've been planning for it. I'm the villain, yeah, I'm gonna take it.
And already at this point, the important hint: many of Ruto's missions contain two separate targets, which have to be eliminated within a tight time limit. It is therefore a good idea to bring along a criminal friend with a second chip.
Got this hell to pay, and the cross I bear weighs a ton. Well deserved, what can I say? I'm a son of a bitch for all the things I've done.
Our targets to take out, which are initially small starter ships, are in close proximity to Yila and GrimHex, so the distance to the mission areas is very short. And with GrimHex, a safe haven for criminals is also within easy reach.
I let my loved one go, and I can't stop, no, I can't tolerate.
Especially since our targets, without having a Crimestat, are absolutely unaware that they will be attacked by us in a few seconds. Coordinating with your partner, who in the best case already has the second target in his sights, makes the coordination much easier.
And half for one soul don't make me whole.
And the payment, even if it's a split by sharing the mission with your partner, is extremely lucrative at 16,000 alpha USC each for about 1 minute's work.
And a harder play, and I was just starting to like you. But I've been known to lose my temper when I'm tempted to.
And after our successful start for Ruto, we receive unlimited further missions, which continue to increase in difficulty, analogous to the illegal bounty missions, up to missions that bring 40,000 alpha USC and more for very little effort.
I can't stop, no, I can't tolerate. Oh, no, them out to cover the show. Black and blue look good on you today.
The 32,000 missions are small entry-level ships. The 37,000 missions are ships in the Cutlass category, and the 40,000 missions are the Constellation series, in each case with some escort ships. However, illegal missions naturally have also clear disadvantages. If we have not deactivated the law enforcement monitoring beforehand, which we will discuss in detail in another guide, we will receive a considerable Crimestat over time, whereby from a level of 3, a bounty will be placed on our head, which other players can accept. Sooner or later we have to expect that players will also hunt us down. Of course, over time we provoke the forces of the UAE Navy and the security authorities who actively take actions against us. But since there is a very special criminal mission against the UAE, there is also a dedicated guide dealing with the fight against the Navy. The mission series around Ruto gives players who like to be on the other side of the law the opportunity to live out the counterpart of legal bounty missions and find a very lucrative and effective way to increase their bank balance.
Born wild in a world that wants to tame me. You can't catch me on the run cause I'm gone, yeah.
Especially since we have to deal with NPC opponents that are sometimes more varied than those we know from the legal missions.
Ever be what I'm made to be. It feels good when I'm living on the edge. Watch me now, roll like thunder, gonna shake the ground. Can't stop me now, I don't give up and I won't back down. I'm a force of nature, can't be contained. I got lightning running all through my veins. Watch me now, watch me now.
However, every criminal career comes to an end at some point, and depending on how skillful we are, we might even survive it. Which is why we look at how we can remove our build-up Crimestat as quickly as possible and above all, alive.
I come alive when I'm in the face of danger. Bring the pressure, but I'm gonna rise above, yeah. Bet the house and I'll take that wager. They say you know a legend when you see one.
For this we go to the career security station, which we find in the immediate vicinity in the sell-in area. And we have already packed a hacking card at the beginning.
And I won't back down. I'm a force of nature, can't be contained. I got lightning running all through my veins.
However, we should urgently not land directly on the platforms with our Crimestat, after we are already being shot at by the station's defense during the approach. Therefore, my tip is to land below the platforms with as small a ship as possible, then the guns won't reach us. However, danger also lurks inside the station in the form of NPC pirates as well as players who are just waiting for criminals like us. Therefore, stay alert and bring as big a weapon as possible. Once we have eliminated the local threats, we can go to the UAE terminal in the center, where we can gain access with our hacking card. This takes different amounts of time depending on the card, and we have always to confirm the process. And depending on how much we have on our plate, the removal of the individual offenses also takes sometimes several minutes.
The sweat begins to drip. You're thinking this is it. You're gonna burn through this. 'Cause you can only run so long, and you can only right some wrong. Yeah, forgiveness is a virtue, but they all wanna hurt you. Can't hide your guilty conscience.
And even during this process, it can happen again and again that we are attacked by players or NPCs. But we have our biggest possible weapons with us.
So smile and act like you don't care, but you're running out of friends in this place.
And after removing our Crimestat, we are again an absolute blameless and of course law-abiding citizen. Oh yes, working for Ruto does not diminish the reputation for the legal reputation factions.
Take it all back now.
And one more warning. If something goes wrong and we get caught by players or NPCs, our criminal career will be over in a different way.
You thought you covered your tracks, you swore you buried your racks, but you can never rely
I hope you enjoyed the video and leave me a like and maybe even a subscribe here. Illegal missions such as the one involving the mysterious Ruto can be fast and effective, and the earning potential is by no means less than that of their legal variants. However, it is important either to avoid the Crimestat or to remove it effectively. Alternatively, at the end of such an extensive criminal career, you can simply go to Clasher overnight without any further disadvantages. But as always, I'm interested in your opinion on the subject. What do you think about the missions of Ruto? Let me know in the video comments in Discord or on the almost daily Twitch livestreams. But as always, the most important thing at the end, a big thank you to all supporters, whether Patreons, channel members or Twitch subscribers. Without you, this would not be possible, and you are an enormous motivation, for which we would like to say thank you. You rock! And of course, there will be extensive and top-notch giveaways from the best partners and us again this month. You can find out how to take part and what to expect in the announcement trailer following. Good luck! I say goodbye until next time, see you soon, and as always, see you in the verse.
Make it